We don't stay the way we were. Every moment starts to blur into something new each day, in a quiet kind of way. There are times we feel so close, times we feel it slipping most, but we never lose the thread of everything we've said. I used to think that change meant loss, that something new would come at cost, but now I see it differently. It's just becoming what will be. We grow through every season without a reason, not something we control, but something in our soul. We grow through every phase, through shifting days, not something we resist, but something we exist in. It's in the way we let things change without needing to rearrange everything we used to know into something we outgrow. It's in the way we stay alive even when we change inside. We don't try to stay the same, we just move within the frame. And maybe this is what it means to live between the scenes, not holding on to past, but letting moments pass. We grow through every season, soft and even, not something we outpace, but something we embrace. We grow without the fear of disappearing here, not something that will break with every turn we take. Maybe love is learning how to change without a doubt, not losing who we are, but expanding where we are. Maybe this is what we made, not something that will fade, but something strong enough to bend and still not end. And I don't try to hold too tight or question what is right. I just let it slowly be what it is to me. We grow through every season, and we're still standing here. Oh, we grow through every season, and that's what makes it. It's in the way you say my name, like nothing's ever gonna change. No hesitation, no delay, just something steady in the way. It's in the quiet of the day, when there's nothing left to say. Still I feel it in the air, something soft is always there. You don't try to make it loud or turn it into something proud. You just let it slowly move in everything we do. And I don't search for something more, like I was always doing before. I just stay here in this place, your steady space. Love lives in small moments, not loud, not stolen, not something we have to prove, just something we move through. Love lives in these days, in simple ways, not something we chase, just something we embrace. It's in the way you reach my hand, like you already understand. No need to say it out loud, it's clear without a sound. It's in the way we pass each other, like we don't need another to fill the space we're in, or explain where we've been. And maybe no one else would see what this means to you and me, but it's everything I know, and the way it slowly grows. I don't need a perfect scene or something in between. I just stay inside the space and feel your steady place. Love lives in small moments, in everything unspoken, not something we hold too tight, just something that feels right. Oh, love lives in these nights, soft and quiet, not something we try to keep, just something that runs deep. Maybe this is what it means to live between the scenes, not chasing something new, but holding on to truth. Maybe this is what we are, not something near or far, just something that exists in moments like this. And I don't try to hold too tight or question what is right. I just let it slowly grow at a pace we know. Love lives in small moments, everything we don't say. Love lives in small moments, and that's why it stays. We don't always fill the space with words we try to place. Sometimes we just sit here still, and that's enough to feel. No pressure in the air tonight, no need to make it right. No questions hanging in between, just something calm and clean. I used to think that silence meant something broken or bent, like something fading out of you, or something I once knew. But now it feels so different here. There's nothing left to fear, no distance hidden in the quiet, no reason to deny it. Your silence feels like home, like I'm not alone, like I don't have to say a word to know that I am heard. Your silence feels so right, soft and light, not something I escape, just something I embrace. It's in the way you look at me, like nothing needs to be explained or understood, because it's already good. It's in the way we share the air, like something's always there. No rush, no need to prove, just something that we move. is mine. Maybe this is what it means to live between the scenes, not filling every space, but trusting what we face. Maybe this is what we found, not something loud, but something deep enough to stay in a quiet way. And I don't try to hold too tight or question what is right. I just let it slowly be what it is to me. Your silence feels like home in every quiet part of you. Your silence feels like home, and I never knew. We move through days that look the same, nothing different, nothing changed. Same old streets, same quiet air, but something's always there. It's in the way you call my name, like it still feels new each day. Even when the moment's small, I can feel it through it all. We don't chase a perfect scene or something in between. We just live it as it goes, and somehow that still shows. And I don't need to ask you why or read between the lines. I just stay here in this place and feel your steady space. We find love in routine, in everything unseen, not something loud or new, just something always true. We find love every day in the simplest way, not something we have to prove, just something we move through. It's in the way you reach for me without thinking carefully, like it's something you just know, not something you have to show. It's in the way we sit in peace without needing to speak, like the silence understands everything we never planned. And maybe no one else would see what this means to you and me, but I don't need them to feel what we already know is real. We find love in routine, soft and clean, not something we hold too tight, just something that feels right. We find love in these nights, quiet light, not something that fades away, but something that will stay. Maybe this is what it means to live between the scenes, not chasing what could be, but living honestly. Maybe this is what we've made, not something that will fade, but something strong enough to grow in ways we both know. And I don't try to hold too tight or question what is right. I just let it slowly be what it is to me. We find love in routine, in every little thing we do. We find love in routine, and I find it all in you. Some days don't feel the same. We don't speak the way we came. Words get lost, tones get cold. Things we feel but don't unfold. There are nights we don't align, where silence isn't kind, where distance slowly fills the room, and everything feels too soon. I used to think that this would break everything we tried to make, like every love I knew before would fall apart at the core. But we don't run when it gets hard. We don't leave things where they are. We stay and face what we don't know, and let it slowly show. We stay through hard days, through the heavy waves, not something we escape or push away. We stay when it feels wrong, when nights feel too long, not because we have to stay, but because we choose this way. It's in the way we come back close, even when it hurts the most. Not pretending nothing's there, but choosing still to care. It's in the way we try again, even when we don't understand. Not perfect, not always right, but we don't give up the fight. And maybe this is what it means, not just living in the scenes where everything feels light, but staying through the night. We stay through hard days, and not just easy ways, and not something that will fade. When we feel afraid, we stay and slowly heal what we both feel. Not something we ignore, but something we restore. Maybe this is what is real, not just how good it feels, but how we choose to stand, even when we can't. Maybe love is not the start, but staying when it's hard, not walking out the door like we did before. And I don't try to run away or let the moment fade. I just stay here in this space and meet you face to face. We stay through hard days, and we don't fall apart. We stay through hard days, and that's what makes it ours. We don't always say it right, we don't always win the night. Words can fall in different ways, leaving things we couldn't say. There are moments we misread what we want and what we need, where the silence gets too loud and we lose ourselves somehow. I used to think that this was it, the point where everything would we'd split. Like every story I had known would leave me on my own. But you don't turn and walk away. You don't leave things where they lay. You stay and look me in the eyes, and we don't let it die. We fix what we feel, we make it real, not something we ignore or close the door. We fix what we break, for love's sake, not something we replace, but something we embrace. It's in the way we take our time, not rushing to be right, but trying just to understand what's behind each hand. It's in the way we slowly bend instead of reaching for the end. We let the moment breathe again and start from where we stand. And maybe this is what it means to move beyond old scenes, not leaving when it's hard, but staying where we are. We fix what we feel, even when it's real, even when it hurts inside. We don't run or hide, we fix it piece by piece until it finds its peace. Not perfect, not complete, but standing on our feet. Maybe love is learning how to stay here in the now, not breaking at the seams, but holding through the in-between. Maybe this is what we chose, not something that just goes, but something we protect with every step. And I don't try to run away or let it fade to gray. I just stay here in this place and meet you face to face. We fix what we feel. We don't let it fall. We fix what we feel, and that's what makes it ours. Sunlight falling through the room, nothing loud, no sudden move, just the quiet in between everything we've slowly seen. Coffee sitting by your side, soft reflections in your eyes. No big moment, nothing new, just another day with you. We wake up together now, I don't know how. Something simple feels so real in the way we feel. We wake up side by side, no need to hide, no fear in what we are or wondering where we are. I don't think about before or what we were looking for. I just stay inside this space and feel your steady place. You don't make it complicated or something overstated. You just stay the way you are and never feel too far. We wake up again, not now, not then, just something we can trust without turning to dust. Maybe this is what it means to live beyond old scenes, not chase wanting something more, but knowing what it's for. And I don't try to hold too tight or question what is right. I just let it slowly be what it is to me. We wake up together, and that's everything. We've been through familiar days, same routines and quiet ways. Nothing new to chase or find, still you're always on my mind. I know the way you say my name, the little things that stay the same. Every habit, every move, still I feel something in you. I used to think that time would fade, the spark that we had made, that everything would slowly turn into something we outlearn. But somehow it feels different now. I don't question how, because even in the same, it never feels the same. Your presence still feels new in everything you do. Not something I expect, but something I respect. Your presence still feels right every single night. Not something that I chase, just something I embrace. It's in the way you look at me, like nothing's changed, still carefully, like every moment still has weight, even though it's not the first. It's in the way we sit in peace without needing to speak, like something underneath is stronger than belief. And maybe this is what it means to live between the scenes, not needing something new to feel something true. Your presence still feels new, soft and true. Not something I replace, but something time can erase. Your presence holds me near, year by year. Not something that will fade or slowly slip away. Maybe love is not the spark that fades out in the dark, but something deeper in between that lives inside the unseen. Maybe this is what we found, not something loud, but something strong enough to stay in a quiet way. And I don't try to hold too tight or question what is right. I just let it slowly be what it is to me. Your presence still feels new, even after all this time. Your presence still feels new, and I'm still yours, you're still mine. I don't need to see the end or know where the road will bend. I just see it in your eyes, something steady over time. We don't rush the days ahead or replay the words we said. We just let the moments flow and trust what we already know. I used to fear what time could take, what it might slowly break, but now it feels so different here. There's nothing left to fear. We'll grow old side by side with nothing like something deep inside is always on our side. And maybe this is what it means to live beyond the scenes, not chasing what could be, but letting it just be. We'll grow old side by side, soft and wide, not something we control, but something in our soul. We'll grow without the fear of losing what is here, not something that will fade, with choices that we've made. Maybe love is measured slow, and things we never show, and time that gently moves, and everything it proves. Maybe this is what we've made, not something that will fade, but something strong enough to stay through every passing day. And I don't try to hold too tight or question what is right, I just let it slowly be. What it is to me, we'll grow old side by side, and I already see it clear. We'll grow old side by side, and I'll still want you here. There will be days we don't expect, moments we can't protect. Time will move and things will change, nothing ever stays the same. We might not always understand every step, every plan, but I know one thing is true, I'll keep coming back to you. I used to fear what life could take, what it might slowly break, but now I see it differently. It's not the end of what will be, I'll still be here with you in everything we go through. Not something I have to prove, just something I will do. I'll still be here tonight, holding what feels right, not something that will fade or slowly drift away. It's in the way I choose to stay through every kind of day. Not perfect, not always clear, but always right here. It's in the way I won't let go, even when we don't know where the road is leading us. I still believe in us, and maybe this is what it means to live beyond the scenes, not fearing what could change or something rearranged. I'll still be here again, not now, not then, just something we can trust without turning to dust. I'll still be here through time, through every silent line, not something I replace, but something I embrace. Maybe love is not the start, but staying through every part, not just when it feels right, but through through every night. Maybe this is what we've made, not something that will fade, but something strong enough to stay, no matter what may change. And I don't try to hold too tight or question what is right. I just let it slowly be what it is to me. I'll still be here with you when everything else moves on. I'll still be here with you long after